What's happening, y'all? I'm Zach. Welcome to Stivers Homestead. Jen will be in this video, but it's more of a building video, so that's why you're getting a little bit more of me. So we're making chicken brooders. What is a chicken brooder? A chicken brooder is something that you use for when you first get your chicks. It allows you to have it completely enclosed with ventilation, so no kitty cats or anything like that can get in there. But it allows you to put it in your house somewhere warm. To put heating plates on and allow those little chicks to get a little bit bigger before you move them outside. So today we are building this. So I'm going to show you the end product because if all y'all out there are like, you know what, that is not what I want to build, now you have a chance to leave. So I'm going to show you what the end result looks like, then I'll show you how to build it. So hope that works for you. All right, so this bad boy is 4 foot long, 2 foot high, and 2 foot wide. And you can do all this in one 4x8 sheet of plywood. That was actually my goal, is to use one piece of plywood to make the whole box besides the lid. So that's what you can get. So you need one 4x8 sheet of plywood. I used 1/2 inch thick, but you can get it however big you want or small you want. It's just how long it's gonna last. And I wanted this to be movable, so a 1/2 inch is a lot lighter. For the top, I use little 2x2s. And then hardware cloth, really fine hardware cloth, so no little kitty cat fingers can get in there. There, I then have a little lock that pops off and a handle with hinges. And yes, this does have a bottom that you can go in there, but you can kind of see. And then I just put the 3 hinges on the back. And then so on the bottom, you're probably saying, well, how do you get all the stuff out? Well, we're planning on using like a kitty litter scoop to be getting all the stuff out. I just use the 4 of the 2x2s in each corner at 2 foot tall. And then the bottom, I put one 2x4 in the middle for support, just so there wouldn't be no bowing into it. But that's it. And now, if that ain't your style and you don't want it, right now I'm giving you the freedom to leave this video. However, I hope that you stick around, because now it's time to build it. A whole nother one, because we have in 9 days, our own eggs are going to be hatching out of the incubator. Then we're getting also 20 turkeys next weekend, and those have to be separated. You can't be putting them in the same brooder. The turkeys being bigger will just trample the chicks and end up killing them. Not because out of meanness, it's just poultry's kind of ruthless and really could care less about their neighbor. They're all about number one. So we got to have them separated, especially if you have a bunch of different sizes. Some people even separate compared to breeds, which isn't a bad idea as well. Like Polish are a little bit on the weaker side of things. So if you put them in a mix of a bunch of Brahmas, who are big, strong breeded chickens, probably going to kind of have the same situation. So keep that in mind on how many breeders you need. We're definitely going to have 2. Like I said, we're going to have one for the turkeys and we'll have one for the chicks. And these are going to go in our basement. You also want to make sure that you have a good spot to put them, because chicks cause a lot of dust. So if you have them like in your bedroom, they're going to dust that bad boy up. So you want to be able to put them somewhere that is fairly temperature controlled. It's not 100% necessary if you're in warmer climates, but they can't be freezing because they will die. But you want to make sure it's in a spot that you don't mind getting a little dusty up in there. So a perfect spot for us is our basement. Okay, I think I've talked enough. Let's get to work. Okay, the first thing you need to do is get your plywood up on your cutting board because you can do all of your cuts really quick and easy. So you're doing a bunch of 2 foot by 4 foot, because the actual plywood's 4 foot long. So you're going to mark all the way down 2 through 8 foot. So that's going to be 3 total cuts that you're going to have at 2 foot, 4 foot, and 6 foot. So I've just got my measuring tape out, and I'm going to go down the line at 2, 4, and 6, mark them, put my straight line on, and then I can cut all the boards. The last 2x4 board is what we'll cut right in half at 2 foot, making our 2 foot sides. And that gives you the entire box all out of this one piece of plywood. So let's do it. Okay, now it's time for the legs. So I'm actually only got 2 more of my little 2x2, so I'm gonna have to use a 2x4 for the legs. It's fine, it's gonna make it more sturdy, it's just gonna make it a little more heavy. But each one is gonna be 2 foot high. All right, all of the cuts for the actual box are now complete. Now it's time to put it together. I haven't done the cut for the top yet, the actual lid. We'll do that once the box is up and running, but let's get on it. Can you see me? All right, so now, once you have your side up, you're just gonna put the 2x4s on your long side, your 4-foot sides, and then you just place your side up on one. You're gonna screw it in on each side, then you're gonna put the other one on, and then you'll have your box, and then we'll do the bottom. Here, my grip. Thank you. All right, you have made your box. Super simple, looks like a shipping container in some form or fashion, but now the part that really sets it off, that actually makes this really functional, is your top. So we're gonna use the 2x2s and some hardware cloth, and we're gonna make this bad boy up, and we'll have 2 chicken brothers just like that. Ow. All right, and there is the top. So I don't know about you all, but I like to build my doors and stuff right on top of it because I am no perfect carpenter by any means whatsoever. So I don't want to just do it by measurements. I actually want to take it from the actual product. So that's why I did it that way. So yours might be a little bit different measurements. However, the middle pieces are about 19 and a quarter, or what all the 3 middle shots are, 19 and a quarter. And that made our perfect box. Now it's time to just get the hardware cloth on the top and we can get this thing on there. All right, y'all, you did it. You just made 2 brooders. Congratulations. No, in all seriousness, it is all done. We just did a staple gun on the top to get the hardware cloth on, put our little lock and handle on, and then we got all of our hinges on the back. And so these are gonna be perfect. We have, like I said, our chicks are about to hatch in about 8 days. And then we also have turkeys coming next weekend, Valentine's Day weekend. And these will be perfect for both of them. They're tall enough to where they won't, even if they get big, they won't be able to get out. They have plenty of room down there to do all their thing. They have ventilation. And most importantly, no kitty cats or possums or raccoons or whatever may possibly get around your box. They can't get in, which is the most important part. So with this lock, yes, like it's not, I mean, if you try to pull it up, it ain't gonna pull off there. But the reason that we put the lock ones is at night we're gonna put a deadbolt on it just so we have a cat that's gonna be around it, obviously I keep mentioning it. But that way we know for sure that it will not open up, kind of like a trunk or a chest would be. But there they are. So I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, my name's Zach, Stivers Homestead. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to down below. For all of you all wondering, at least as I shoot this on Saturday, we still do not have any baby goats. I'm sorry, I know it. We're ready as much as you all are. They have hit the 150 days, and I mean, it's literally any day. We've been saying that forever, but it's been any day. We're hoping it might be today when it happens. It's still fairly early while I'm shooting this, so we'll see. But other than that, y'all, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, subscribe, hit the bells, all those good things, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.